Money is a good thing. Money is the answer to many questions. But in the process of making money, some people fail to remember who they actually are and end up doing things they later feel ashamed for. So in this video, we're going to talk about 7 of the richest people in the world that couldn't quite make it to the Forbes list due to certain illegal activities. But before we begin, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you get updated every time we post new videos. With that being said, let's dive right into it. Number 7. Muammar Gaddafi. When the assets of former Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi and his kin were frozen in March of 2011, some of the numbers that came out were astonishing. The US had seized $30 billion of the family's investments. Canada had frozen $2.4 billion. Austria had frozen $1.7 billion, and the UK had frozen $1 billion. It was reported that these figures were nowhere close to his actual wealth. According to senior Libyan officials, Muammar Gaddafi secretly put more than $200 billion in bank accounts, real estate, and corporate investments around the world before he was killed. Number 6. Bashar al-Assad. The Syrian president Bashar al-Assad is one of the most controversial politicians, as he used the country like his own personal coin pocket. He has amassed up to $1.5 billion for his family and his close associates, according to analysts, despite moves in London, Switzerland, and the US to freeze the assets of his regime. Many of Assad's assets are held in Russia, Hong Kong, and a range of offshore tax havens to spread the risk of seizure, according to London-based business intelligence firm llyegal. Number 5. The Rothschild family. The Rothschild family is a wealthy Jewish family from Frankfurt. They rose to prominence with Mayer Amschel Rothschild. He managed his wealth and established an international banking family through his 5 sons. They did so by establishing themselves in London, Paris, Vienna, and Naples. The Rothschild family in the 19th century is known to have possessed the largest private fortune in the world. They are known to support a lot of political campaigns, hence it's also rumored that they are responsible for many important events that are held. They hold an annual secret meeting every year to figure out how to make money and run various businesses. Number 4. House of Saud. The British royal family has an estimated net worth of $88 billion, according to business consultancy firm Brand Finance. Still, that monarchy is far from being the richest royal family in the world. That distinction likely goes to the House of Saud, the ruling family of Saudi Arabia. Comprising of 15,000 family members, although a majority of the wealth is only held by about 2,000 of them, the House of Saud is estimated to be worth $1.4 trillion. For reference, that's nearly 16 times the British royal family's net worth. Much like their British counterparts, the members of the Saudi royal family are notoriously private about their fortune. Number 3. Robert Mugabe. Former Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe turned once rich Zimbabwe into his personal playground, killing most of his rivals and looting Zimbabwe for good measure. According to a diplomatic cable sent by the US Embassy in Harare and published by WikiLeaks, his assets are rumored to exceed $1 billion. The cable says Mugabe reportedly owns 6 residences and multiple farms. Number 2. Teodoro Obiang. Equato-Guinean President Teodoro Obiang has looted and plundered his oil-rich country, sharing none of the country's wealth with the citizens. He is said to be worth around $500 million, while his country's citizens live on less than $1 per day. Meanwhile, his son continues his legacy of a lavish lifestyle, which includes a $35 million estate in Malibu and 2 $1.7 million Bugatti Veyrons. And number 1. Hosni Mubarak. A military head for over 30 years, former Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak amassed wealth while his citizens continued to struggle on a daily basis. The 82-year-old dictator was said to have amassed an estimated $70 billion over 30 years, with his sons and family controlling and taking cuts on all projects that took place in Egypt. They lived life regally, jetting around the world and living in palaces. One of the country's top prosecutors alleged that the Mubarak family appropriated more than $700 billion of public funds. Well guys, I hope you liked this video. Let us know your thoughts about these people in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. With that being said, we'll see you in the next one.